This is the video number 4 of chapter Heat. Today we will learn about the transfer of heat. How does heat transfers? Just suppose we will go through the different kind of the mode of transfer of heat are. They are conduction, convection and radiation. There are 3 modes of transfer of heat. They are conduction, convection and radiation. What is conduction? Conduction, the mode of transfer of heat in solids by which heat flows from the hotter end to the colder end of a solid object is called conduction. Convection, the mode of transfer of heat in fluids like liquid and gases by which heat flows from one part of a fluid to another by the movement of fluid particle itself is called convection. While the third one, radiation. Radiation, what is radiation? The mode of transfer of heat from distant sources in the environment without requiring any medium or contact is called radiation. Transfer of heat. When a drink, how can we understand it? When a drink containing ice is kept in a hot room, first what happens? The ice melts and then the drink warms up. On the other hand, if a spoon is kept in a cup containing hot chocolate, what happens? The spoon warms up. Why this happens? This happens because heat flows from a body at a higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. This flow of heat continues till both the bodies acquire the temperature. In your book also, conduction, convection and radiation can be explained briefly in an easy method. What are the method? The teacher can give one apple to the student sitting in first row. That student passes the apple to the second student. The second student passes them on the third and so on till all the students in the class receive one apple each. This is how heat is passed from one molecule to the next neighboring molecule in conduction. While in convection, how can you understand? Example is quite clear from the book. A student in front can take apple and walk to the back of the class. The next student can take his or her place to receive an apple. This is how warm molecules of liquid in convection move upwards carrying heat with it and place is taken by whom? By the cold molecule of liquid from above. And the radiation, how can you understand? Very easy. Teacher can throw the apple towards the student and they can keep catching the apples. This is how heat is radiated from the sun reaches us. This method is analogous to transfer of heat by radiation. Transfer of heat by radiation. Now see, in case of conduction, how can we know that some of the substances are good conductor of heat and some are the insulator or bad conductor? For this, what we have to do? We have to take a hot tumbler. Activity 4.6. We have to take hot water in a tumbler. Dip copper a spoon, glass rod, a steel spoon, plastic ruler, a rubber tube, tongs, paper roll, wooden spatula inside the hot water. The other end of all the objects is kept outside the tumbler. After 1 minute, touch the other end of the object. What will you experience? What will you observe? You will experience that the objects like copper spoon, a steel spoon, a pair of tongs get hot. On the other hand, plastic, ruler, glass rod, pencil, rubber tube and paper rod, they do not get hot. What this shows? This shows that copper spoon, a steel spoon, they allow the heat to pass through them easily. So they are the good conductor of heat. While the another one, that is insulator, they do not allow heat to pass through them. So they are the insulator like air, water, wood, plastic cork, bakelite, cotton, wool, elastic asbestos and mud. They are the poor conductor of heat, or they are also called the insulator. Now in case of convection, how can we study? In case of convection, to study the convection in air, we need what? To light a candle. To light a candle. Then keep one hand on the side of the flame and one hand where? On the above the flame. One hand side of the flame and one hand above the flame. Do you find that your hand feel equally hot? If not, which hand feel hotter and why? The hand above the flame that could feel hot. This is because air on the top gate heated by whom? By convection, and it could be rises up. However, air on the side that does not feel as hot as the top. Another one, you can see, to whom we call as a good conductor, the material which allow the transfer of heat energy easily are known as good conductor of heat. What are the good conductor? The materials which allow the transfer of heat energy easily are known as good conductor of heat. Whereas to whom we call as poor conductor, the materials which do not allow the transfer of heat energy easily are known as poor or bad conductors or insulator. Now, I hope that you understood that the material which allow easily to transfer of heat are the good conductors, and the material which do not allow the transfer of heat energy easily are called poor conductors. Now, what are the uses of good conductors? Number one, steel, copper and aluminium are used to make cooking utensils so that they can easily transfer the heat from the source of the food being cooked. Number two, copper, iron and aluminium are used to make the base of an electric iron. Solar heating pipes and boilers in chemical and textile industries. Now the third one, mercury is used in thermometers because it is a good conductor of heat. So these are the uses of good conductor of heat. Now what are the uses of poor conductor of heat? Insulators such as bakelite, ebonite, dry wood, etc. are used for making of handles of electric iron or cookwares. Second, many insulators contain tiny pockets of trapped air to prevent transfer of heat. For example, woolen cloth. In daily life we can find. In winter season, insulators are used to cover the vehicles carrying inflammable substances such as petrol, diesel during summer. Now, coming to the convection current, that we can see the natural convection. Number one, sea breeze. Sea breeze. During the day, the land warms up more quickly than the sea. During the day, the land warms up more quickly than the sea. The air over the land becomes hotter and rises upwards to take its place The cooler air from the sea moves towards the land. This convection current from the sea to the land is called the sea breeze. Another one is the land breeze. Another one is the land breeze. After sunset, land loses heat faster than the sea water. As a result, the air over the sea is warmer at night. The air over the sea being warmer rises up and to take its place, what? Cooler air from the land start moving towards the sea. The convection current from the land to the sea is called land breeze. To know about the activity of radiation, different objects take in different amount of heat. What we have to do? We have to take two aluminum containers, one painted with foam black and the other painted with foam its original color. Fill them half with water and keep them under the sun. Each one should have a lid. With the help of a thermometer, note down the temperature after every minute. What will you observe? Which container shows higher temperature? It is obvious that one, the painted with the black, it shows a higher temperature. A dull black surface is a good absorber of heat. A bright shiny surface is a poor absorber of heat. Another one you can distinguish about the conduction, convection and radiation. Another you find about the thermos flask also, where thermos flask, what you will find? Thermos flask, just this is a thermos flask. You can find a stopper is inside it. A stopper is inside it. It is a double walled glass vessel. Vacuum is inside. Outer case and inner case is also silvering. And the last one is a cork support. So in thermal flask, it is a double walled glass bottle. In the space between the two walls, both the pieces of glass are coated with shiny, bright silvering. The air is pumped out so that the vacuum is formed between the two walls. And a vacuum is created. Why? A vacuum is created because it stops heat transfer by stopping conduction and convection. Shiny surfaces are poor radiator of heat. Radiation is reduced by silvering both the wall on the vacuum side. The silvering on one glass wall reduces radiation of heat, and the another one silvering on the other glass wall that can reflect back any heat that may have been radiated. So you can, today we have discussed about the transfer of heat, conduction, convection and radiation. You can write about the differences in between the conduction, convection and radiation, definition of them, and what is sea breeze and land breeze. They are more important. Another one you have to mention about few questions upon